Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, joined today by Mini-Me.
Hi!
And today we're playing The Wolf's Bite, which, can I just say, this title screen looks too cute. I mean, look at the size of my mouse. Look at this, it's amazing.
So cute!
Okay, here we go, we're gonna play. So from what I understand, this is a game somewhat similar to the Yawhg.
The Yawhg.
Alright, how many players? One player, clearly.
Two
players, so we get carrots.
Carrots.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Alright, select your character. Ooh. Hold on, can I control it up?
Control it up. Who says control it up?
Who cares? Alright. Alright, so do you want to be the wolf or the pigs? You want to be the wolf?
I want to be the wolf.
Okay. So, yeah, there you go. Here, I'll be the pigs then.
A pig.
After failing to thrive in the highly competitive residential demolition industry, mostly due to difficulties dealing with brick construction, the big bad wolf decided it was time for a career change. Unable to resist the lure of entrepreneurship, he decided to enter the restaurant business.
Cool.
The three little pigs, dissatisfied with their free sample demolitions, are conspiring against the big bad wolf at his new restaurant, The Wolf's Bite. The whole village turned out for the grand opening. Will the big bad wolf finally launch a successful enterprise, or will the three little pigs throw up a metaphorical brick wall and stop him?
A brick wall? Seriously, CMeeCraft?
Yeah, because three little pigs has bricks.
I'm good.
Okay, here's our little town.
Okay.
The pigs now play.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
So fair.
So I'm the three little pigs. Let's see.
Yeah,
So I can go to the neighborhood, the Culinary Institute, the grocery shop, City Hall, the bad side of town, the Wolf's Bite. That's your restaurant.
Yeah.
The bar. So it's a bar, but it's like a farm yard animal thing. It's a bar. Nah. Get it?
Bar. Yeah, totally.
The lake.
Very
And the witch's hut. Okay. What can I do at the lake?
I think you should go to my place.
I could go hiking or relax.
Relax. Playing like precious.
I think first things first, you gotta go to the witch's hut. And I'm going to have my I'm going to put a hex on the wolf.
What's a hex?
It's like a curse.
Don't put a curse on me.
But your I'm going to drive your restaurants into the ground, Wolfie. Right. While no longer wicked per se, the witch still gets a kick out of magical pranks like hexes, and your gold is, well, gold. Be careful though, magic is capricious and can backfire. The wolf's bite loses 1 quality and the wolf loses 1 reputation, but the pigs lose 1 wealth. Also, I think you need to get your quality and reputation up higher, and your wealth. If there's one thing the witch has plenty of, it's Toad's Breath. She boasts the biggest collection of Toad's Breath in the city, and she's fiercely protective of it. But if you were to get your hands on it, let's just say the wolf's pasta is going to taste a whole lot toadier. But is stealing the Toad's Breath worth the risk?
No.
If the witch catches you, toads will be the least of your concerns. Let's see, the old switcheroo, the price is right, or smash and grab. The price is right.
What does that even mean?
No, it's a reference to a game show, so I like it. The pigs decide against stealing and just offer to buy a few vials of Toad's Breath. So I just bought some. To the pig's surprise, the witch happily obliges and even tosses in a jar of whisper salt. Oh, I thought I was the only one who liked cooking with Toad's Breath. The pigs lose 1 wealth, but the wolf's bite loses 1 quality. Boom, your dad's less than 2 stars. The wolf now plays. Hey, that's you, Wolfie. Where are you going, Wolfie?
My place.
The wolf's bite?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna work in the kitchen, or are you gonna work at the front of the restaurant?
Work in the front of the restaurant.
The front? Okay.
Yeah.
You spend the day greeting the guests and waiting tables. Your customers appreciate the visible effort you are making to ensure they have a pleasant experience. Seeing happy customers makes running around for hours on end worth it. The wolf's bite gains 1 quality. Tom Thumb and his wife, Thumbelina, are in the restaurant this evening. How am I supposed to feed people that small? This is harder than cooking for giants. That's you. Sir Wolf. Sir Wolf, my name is Vurim Willem. Yes, the Vurim Willem. I couldn't help but notice that you had a problem that needed some science. For the low price of a free meal, I'll let you borrow my shrink ray, my growth gun, or my chaos cannon. My hypothesis is that either of them could address your small problem. What do you say? Will you shrink the food with a shrink ray, grow Tom and Thumbelina with the growth gun, or unleash the chaos cannon? The chaos cannon. Okay. You have no idea what this might even do, but you fire it anyway. The cannon releases a purple cloud of smoke that starts swirling around the restaurant, making a sound as if a cat were playing a fiddle. As the smoke drifts across the tables, your dishes and spoons begin moving. They're running away. Oddly enough, nobody seems upset, even the thumbs. In fact, everyone is laughing to see such fun. The wolf loses 1 wealth but gains 2 reputation. Good job. The Daily Wolf. Famous food critic coming to town. Gus Fiore has caught wind of the intrigue surrounding the wolf's bite and would like to feature it on his show, Restaurants, Taverns, and Bars. Will the episode be about redemption or revenge? Only time will tell. The pigs now play. Okay.
I think you should go to mine.
Now I'm going to the grocery store. I could offer an in-store cooking class, or I could get a smear campaign against the wolf's bite going. Or I could, I've hexed the wolf, so, job well done, so I'm going to go relax by the lake with my piggy buddies. Trying to take down the wolf's bite is hard work. Some time off to relax will help boost your creativity to come up with new pranks and new strategies to run the wolf out of business. The refreshed pigs gain 1 reputation. While at the lake, you come upon a copse of fruit trees? I presume a group of fruit trees is what that means. Sensing an opportunity to compete against the wolf's bite with some fresh-baked pies, the pigs walked towards the trees. As they got closer, they realized some of the trees smell a bit off. This was no ordinary orchard. Amongst the fruit trees were protector pines. This complicates things. What should the pigs do? Let's leave the trees alone. Try the leftmost trees or try the rightmost trees. Well, obviously the right trees have to be the right choice, right? Right means correct, so it has to be these trees. The pigs fill several bushel baskets full of fruit with for pies, which go on sale that evening. Unfortunately, that fruit came from the protector pines. The good news, everybody who bought a pie was too sick to go out to the wolf's bite. The bad news, the pigs are the defendants of a class action culinary malpractice suits. Oh, I'm getting sued. Time to lawyer up and settle. The wolf loses 1 wealth, but the pigs lose 3 wealth. Ow. The wolf now plays. Hey, that's you, Wolfie.
Not Wolfie.
Where are you going?
I think I am going to the shop.
The grocery store?
Yeah.
Will you go shopping for ingredients or promote your restaurant?
Promote my restaurant.
Okay. Every meal cooked at home is a meal not bought at your restaurant. Your business depends on full wallets and empty stomachs. Pamphlets, business cards, and your ability to work the room turned several would-be grocery store patrons towards the wolf's bites. The wolf gains 1 reputation. Unfortunately, your usual specialty, merchant, is out of some essentials, and you have to add them to your routine store trip. As you turn down aisle 8, you spot Jean Garcia, a private chef to the mayor. You lock eyes as the realization strikes you both that there is only 1 jar of snap pepper left on the shelf, and you were both planning on preparing snap dumplings this evening. Curses! Jean is half a step faster and has the jar. What do? Do you offer a recipe, besmirch the mayor, or pay triple?
What does it mean by pay triple?
Pay triple the normal cost. So if it's like $1, you're gonna pay $3. If it's like $1,000, you're gonna pay $3,000.
Offer a recipe.
You're going to offer a recipe in exchange?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to be nice.
Jane, my dearest Jane. As you can see, there is but 1 jar of snap pepper left, and we both need it. What if I offered to teach you one of my secret recipes in exchange for the snap pepper? You presumptuous puppy! Jean Garcia does not need your recipes, for he has also been trained by Pierre Caperonini.
You do not know what that says, do you?
Serpiani.
Okay, just stop.
Good day to you, sir. I am keeping the snap pepper.
Oh, that sucks.
The wolf loses 2 reputation.
Aww.
Ha! Alright, the Daily Wolf. Wolf serves up delightful first course. It turns out the wolf wasn't just blowing hot air when he talked about his new restaurant, The Wolf's Bite. Early reviews from local diners have been positive, and it looks like Wolfie may have found a niche. The pigs will now play.
Hey, that's you, Piggy.
Okay. City Hall is where things get done. I'm going to lobby at City Hall against the wolf.
This is a lobby.
It means I'm going to tell the government, yo, these regulations need to exist, because otherwise the wolfie is going to kill everyone.
No.
Sure you will. You know what this city needs? More regulations, especially in the food industry. When was the last time restaurants were inspected for cleanliness? When was the last time they were audited?
What does that mean?
It's like when the government suspects you haven't been paying your taxes properly, so they go over your taxes to make sure you're actually paying stuff.
Okay.
They also don't pay enough taxes! Look at the roads! Clearly more tax revenue is needed!
Okay.
The restaurants benefit from the roads! They should pay more to maintain them!
Okay.
The wolf loses 1 wealth.
Am I loud enough?
Sure. Probably not, actually.
Am I loud enough?
It's official.
No?
Red Riding Hood is in the running for mayor next year.
Ooh, cool.
Though she's young and inexperienced, her staunch anti-wolf political views could definitely work to your benefits.
Okay.
She's the underdog against the current mayor, but perhaps with a little help from you, she can rise in the polls. How do you want to help? You could become a campaign volunteer, donate to our campaign, or run as deputy mayor.
Hey.
I'll just become a campaign volunteer. You work hard to distribute t-shirts and pins bearing Red Riding Hood's anti-wolf sentiments. Though she can't seem to surpass the current mayor in popularity, you do notice a slight rise in support for her. The wolf loses 1 reputation and the pigs gain 1 reputation.
Hey, so my reputation.
Ah, your reputation's down to 20%. The wolf plays now. That's you, Wolfie. What are you doing?
I'm gonna choose myself. I'm controlling this now. What's this?
bar. You could tend the bar or man the DJ booth.
DJ Boo.
Oh, that's so cute. Hey yo, it's a big bad wolf. No, hold on. Hey yo, it's your boy, Big Bad Wolfie, on the ones and twos, making you move and groove. We're gonna have a dance off and ladies drink for free. Don't forget to go to the Wolf's Bite for your late night cravings after your shake your tail feathers. What are you doing?
Making music?
Don't.
Why?
The wolf gains 1 reputation and the wolf's bite gains 1 quality.
Yay!
Jane Porter, after years of living in the wild, has recently returned to civilization.
Yay!
Not sure why a nightclub with its flashing lights and loud music was her host's first choice. Overwhelmed by the stimulus, Jane jumped behind the bar for cover, where her curiosity was piqued by the soda gun, which she seized immediately prior to dousing the patrons with seltzer and cola. Are you going to disarm Jane, teach Jane the flaming Howler recipe, or offer Jane a banana da query?
The middle one.
Teach Jane the flaming Howler recipe. Nice.
I need to know what this says. Fire bad.
Fire bad. Wolf make fire. Wolf bad. No. Fire bad. Wolf make fire. Wolf bad. Bad wolf. Ow! Ow!
What?
Tarzan swung down from the VIP section, leapt over the bar, and drop-kicked you.
Ow. Just trying to talk to someone.
Tarzan, get rid of wolf. Get rid of fire. Save Jane. And with that, Tarzan tossed you to the curb. Fortunately, no flaming howlers were spilled in the process. The wolf loses 3 reputation.
Okay, I don't want to go back.
The Daily Wolf. This wolf gets better with every bite. Word is spreading of the culinary vision at the Wolf's Bite, with new recipes being introduced by the day. There seems to be no end to the wolf's culinary cunning. Just 3 days into his career, and he already has one of the hottest restaurants in the kingdom. Although your reputation has definitely
The
suffered.
pigs now play. Hey, that's you, piggy.
Okay. Your reputation has suffered.
No.
Alright, I'm going to the grocery shop. Smear campaign.
No.
The store gets a ton of foot traffic, a perfect audience for a smear campaign against the Wolf's Bite. Pamphlets and pickets are the weapons in the battle for public sentiment, and you wield them with great effect. The Wolf's Bite loses 1 quality. Despite being indirect competitors, the wolf does occasionally shop at the grocery store, which lengthens his supply chain and creates new opportunities for sabotage. What we need to do is figure out a way to make everything in his cart more expensive. This will force him to either overpay or go without certain essentials. Of course, this needs to be done in such a way as to not alert the clerks or other shopkeepers. Let's see, I could swap low and high price produce stickers, killer coupons, or hack the point of sale system. We're gonna go simple and old school. We're just gonna swap the low and high price produce stickers. Heh, the wolf can think he's buying bananas. The cashier can think he's buying bananas, but the scanner is gonna think he's buying a swallow's nest. Hope you brought your checkbook. Wait, no, come back. You forgot to buy the bananas. No effect. Okay, that maybe wasn't the most clever plan I've ever had. Wolf now plays. Where are you going, Wolfie?
I think I'll just stay back. I think I'll just go to the lake.
You can go to the lake. You're going to go fishing or relax by the lake. If you go fishing, you could get some cool fish for your shop.
I think I'll go fishing.
Oh my gosh! You're very good at fishing.
It is very fashionable.
Seafood is very fashionable these days.
Hey, look, can I read?
No. Serving fresh wild-caught fish will diversify your menu offerings and expand the appeal of your
They're
restaurants.
like a whale.
You caught a bunch of big ones. This will feed a lot of patrons. The wolf's bite gains 1 quality. A beautiful mermaid appears at the lake. Frightened yet curious, she swims up to you apprehensively. "I've never seen a wolf before," she says.
You're terrible.
I've never met a mermaid before," you reply.
I never met a mermaid before.
You both inch towards each other, curiosity dominating fear. Pausing at roughly arm's length, what is your next move? Discuss life underwater. Discuss life on land. Or try to capture her.
Discuss life underwater.
Alright. Being a chef who deals with seafood, you inquire about the mysteries of underwater creatures. The mermaid, being a denizen of the deep, is well versed in the details of such creatures. You spend hours discussing fish and crustaceans. She teaches you their intricacies and quirks, adding a subtle yet sophisticated enhancement to your preparation of these intriguing creatures. The wolf's bite gains 3 quality.
Oh yeah. I'm proud of me.
Wow.
Baby.
Witnesses report Gus Fiore's camera crew was seen near the wolf's bite yesterday, scouting for good angles and recruiting potential interviewees. The buzz over Gus's appearance at the end of the week was renewed and strengthened by the presence of his crew, with reports of fainting and swooning. The pig's turn. Okay. I could go to your restaurants. Or the neighborhood. What could I do at the neighborhood? Oh, break into the wolf's house. Yeah. Ha ha ha. If you can't beat him, cheat him. By messing with the wolf's home life, he will be more irritable, more stressed, and less focused at work while he worries about his home. Serves him right for his unsolicited residential demolition free samples. Why would you give free samples on demolition? That's ridiculous.
What is demolition?
It's when you destroy someone's house. You gave out free samples of destroying people's houses. You're the worst.
What?
The wolf loses 1 health, enhancing his home security. Selling candy on the bad side of town is easy as long as it's sweet, it moves. Up here in the neighborhood, the product needs a bit more punishing. To give your candy an edge over the wolf's bite, you'll need either a clever marketing campaign or a way to make your candy upscale and gourmet in order to compete and take market share. How do you want to go to markets? I could get cotton candy is vegan. Red velvet cake pops live longer with golden lemonade.
Ooh, golden lemonade.
I like that. We're going to be total snake oil salesmen. Live longer with golden lemonade. You decide to go whole hog and unleash a clever marketing campaign and an upscale product. A liquid candy of sorts. Things were great until competition emerged. Jack and Jill set up a rival stand and not only undercut prices, but innovated with new flavors like Precious Pink and Awesome Acai.
Okay.
Can you believe the nerve of people to mess with someone's business like that? Sheesh, they're the worst. I'm just trying to run my lemonade stand, and then people try to ruin it.
Golden.
Why would anyone ever try to ruin someone else's business? It's ridiculous.
It's golden lemonade.
Pigs lose 1 wealth.
Ha 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 ha.
Wolfie, where are you going?
Wolfie. The bad.
Get out to the bad side of town.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You could do cooking classes for adults or mentor the youth.
Mentor the youth.
Okay. As a former resident of the rough and tumble streets of the bad side of town, your success as a serial entrepreneur positions you as a role model to today's kids. Teaching them the benefits of business ownership and self-discipline will pay dividends as today's kids become tomorrow's adults, and the Wolf's Bite's patrons. The wolf gains 1 reputation.
There's music.
There is. Much to your surprise, there's a restaurant on the bad side of town. May as well scout the competition to see how much of a challenge they represent to your market share. Probably wants a disguise so it's not obvious what you are doing. Which disguise will you don? Mustache, glasses, and trench coat, a granny costume, or collie disguise?
Collie? What
I
is
think it's a type of dog.
collie disguise?
Okay.
Yeah. Probably really a lot better.
Hoping to leverage your canine commonalities, you hire a hair and makeup artist to make you resemble a collie. After 4 hours in the chair, you're ready to infiltrate the diner, only to find out it's closed an hour ago. Instead of espionage, you decide to take your fabulous disguise on the road and head over to the bar. The wolf loses 1 wealth, but gains 1 reputation. Oh, your reputation is back. The Daily Wolf. You'll howl for the Wolf's Bite. The Wolf's Bite has set the culinary world ablaze with revolutionary recipes like his crucible-fired chicken curry. There's enough deliciousness for an entire family, or a particularly hungry VIP. We recommend you make a reservation soon, before the Gus effect makes the lines even longer.
Wait, it says out of magic right
Yeah,
there.
it's an advertisement for the witch.
And also the Wolf's Bite.
It does. Okay, pigs.
Go piggy, go piggy, go piggy.
What are we gonna do, pigs? Alright, I'm going to the Wolf's Bite. I'm gonna work in your restaurants. You're gonna hire me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to ruin all my food.
Come on.
Yep.
You spend the day working in the restaurant, trying to bring it down from within. The new hiring manager was thrilled she was able to fill 3 open spots so quickly. From messing up orders to dropping trays of food on patrons, you ensured each customer's first visit to the Wolf's Bite was also their last. The poor hiring manager had no idea what she was getting into. The Wolf's Bite loses 1 quality. Gal Frosty is doing a feature on the Wolf's Bite for her hit show. This seems like a golden opportunity for a sabotage. What do you want to do? I could steal the show, replace the proteins, or complain on camera. I'm gonna steal the show.
No, complain on camera.
Now I'm stealing the show.
That's annoying.
The show's mine. I'm gonna steal it. The pigs decide to ham it up and hog the camera. While this doesn't necessarily hurt the Wolf's Bite, it certainly helped make the pigs a household name. The pigs gain 1 reputation. We're so popular. Popular pigs in the house.
Hashtag popular pig.
Alright, where are you going?
Where is the place I haven't been to the neighborhood?
You haven't been to the Culinary Institute.
The place that looks like a White House.
The City Hall?
The City Hall. I haven't been to the Witch. I haven't been to the place that looks like a muffin.
So just go somewhere.
Can I call that place Muffin Place?
The Culinary Institute? No, you could call it the Culinary Institute.
I want to go there.
Will you train in regional cuisines with Pierre Cipriani? Or train in restaurant ownership with Giuseppe Babino?
What?
Babino.
I'll just go with the first thing. I have no idea what you said.
You spend the day training under the watchful eye of Pierre Cipranini. With his expert tutelage, and rigorous instruction, your cooking knowledge and culinary technique grow. The Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality. The Muffin Man is conducting a weekend baking seminar at the Culinary Institute and has personally requested your attendance.
Yay.
What are you going to do? Are you going to make up your own recipe, follow the recipe, or follow the recipe with a slight twist?
Follow the recipe.
Okay, wise. The Muffin Man is impressed. The only thing sweeter than the joy of learning new skills is your cheesecake. Or You'll save a ton of money by baking your own breads and desserts. The wolf's bite gains 1 quality and the wolf gains 4 wealth. Oh my gosh, your restaurant is so good. Why is your restaurant so good? I'm trying to destroy it.
Can I read this?
Over the Moon. With filming of restaurants, taverns, and bars set to begin tomorrow, we couldn't be happier for our very own wolf. From the rough and tumble streets on the bad side of town to a failed demolition business and now a successful restaurateur, he's made everyone proud. The well-deserved bump from being featured seems to be a happy ending for this tale of redemption. Alright, piggies, we need to do something.
After this, can we end the episode? I'm tired.
No, we're going to the end of it. Okay, I'm going to the bad side of town. I could vandalize building because I'm not quite sure that helps, but might as well, right? Everybody knows the big bad wolf used to live down here by spray painting his old "the baddest wolf" tag. People will not only be reminded of his criminal past, but it will also make them question his new public persona as do-gooder small business owner. Focus on the brick walls. We know he can't knock those down. The wolf loses 1 reputation.
Come on.
Brutus, one of the West Side Porkers enforcers, has caught wind of your rivalry with the wolf. If you give me and my boys a little of that candy action, we'll go take care of that wolf real good. We have a full-service menu of intimidation, extortion, and vandalism. What do you want us to do for you? Ooh, I'll just go for some. Should I go for the premium vandalism package?
What is everything?
Well, the intimidation, basic vandalism package, or premium vandalism package.
I don't know.
I'm going to go for premium vandalism package. It sounds good. That's more like it. Are you sure you don't want the deluxe dynamite package, if you know what I mean? The boys trashed the restaurant, breaking windows, splitting tables, and even bent the spoons.
Not the spoons, you monster pig.
To your chagrin, the town, moved by the pitiful sight, came together to help the wolf get back on his feet and reopen the restaurant, making him more popular than ever.
Yay, thank you guys.
Why does nothing I do work? I'm like a lame cartoon villain. What the heck? The pigs lose 2 wealth and the wolf gains 2 reputation. The wolf now plays. Alright, it's day 7. I think this is your last day. What are you gonna do?
Go to the place that looks like a White House.
City Hall?
City Hall.
You gonna lobby or cater?
What does cater mean?
It means like you're serving food there.
Serve food, that's my thing. Yeah.
Papa Wolf once said, "Don't make any big decisions on an empty stomach," and nobody makes bigger decisions than the politicians at City Hall. Some delicious pastries with your logo prominently displayed on the wrapper should help the City Council perform at the top of their game while getting your name in front of the city's movers and shakers.
Cool.
The wolf's bite gains 1 quality.
Yay.
Outside the courthouse, a smartly dressed woman with raven hair breezes up to you. To your surprise, a flurry of woodland creatures follow close behind. Snow White of White and Red Law Office at your service. I've noticed you haven't yet attached a lawyer to your restaurants. I can give you sound legal advice, draw up contracts, and represent you in court if need be. For a small fee, of course. So will you hire with retainer, hire without retainer, or decline?
What does decline mean?
It means no, I'm not hiring a lawyer.
Sure, I'll hire one.
With retainer or without retainer? With retainer? Very smart, Mr. Wolf. With us on retainer, everyone will avoid messing with you in a court of law. Please do feel free to drop us a line anytime for any legal question you may have. The wolf loses 2 wealth but gains 2 reputation. Oh my gosh! The Daily Wolf taking a bite out of the big time. Local celebrity chef The Wolf was featured on a special hour-long episode of Restaurants, Taverns, and Bars, in what is likely to be one of the highest-rated episodes for the long-running series. Gus Fiore not only explores the food, but also the soul of the restaurant and its culinary maestro. Please tune in next week when the show airs. Alright, I think you probably... I don't think I sabotaged your restaurant very well. The Wolf's Bite rose to prominence as the place to be seen in the kingdom. Despite the pig's financially ruinous attempts to thwart the wolf and his business, the restaurant has thrived, even voted best place to work, further heightening its status regardless of which side of the cheek you're on, or check you're on. With their savings rapidly depleting, the pigs decided to stop fighting the tide and become good employees of the Wolf's Bite. The wolf, too consumed with running his business and mastering his craft to be vindictive, decided to give them a chance. Sergey became an accountant and was able to save the restaurant 5% on its taxes. Stinky, who took over custodial duties, had the place looking spick and span. Binky took to waiting tables and came up with a way to reduce kitchen-to-table time by 3%, resulting in a boost to revenues. While the pigs did exceptionally well, Employee of the Month was awarded to the Wolf for having the foresight to hire such outstanding employees.
Does it mean I win?
Well, there you go. Good job. I didn't sabotage your restaurant.
Yay!
So that's the Wolf Bite. That's the Wolf's Bite, everyone. If you like this video and want to see more Wolf's Bites videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But until then, I've been CMeeCraft, joined by Mini-Me.
Bye!
And we'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye!